Everyone has their zodiac sign which presents who they are. Do you know that your zodiac could be hiding a monster within? From the vengeful Sagittariuses to the materialistic tauruses, here are the 12 evil monsters lurking inside every zodiac sign. What's yours? Aries, born between March 21st to April 19, is the quick-tempered, selfish and impulsive monster Aries lurking inside of you. This monster is not one that you'll want to cross paths with in a dark road. With a wave of dark anger that can be released within no time, it makes sense to be careful around people who bear the Aries zodiac sign. These people tend to be confident, determined and independent people. These people have a powerful energy and charisma that can make anyone do what they want, and they'll rather lead than be led. If you bear the Aries sign and you feel short-tempered and moody, it's better off for you to act after you have thought about the consequences of your actions, keeping in mind that it is the selfish Aries monster that is taking over your mind. Taurus, born between April 20th and May 20th. If you were to describe the monster of Taurus in 2 words, it will be dormant volcano. Tauruses are said to be calm on the surfaces but fiery underneath. Bound within the chains of materialism, the monster is greedy, possessive, and the love for money and possessions always consume them. So, the next time that you come across a Taurus being greedy, just giggle and know that it is by nature that they are like that, and don't dare to stand in their way unless the monster of Taurus will be unleashed upon you. Gemini, born between May 21st and June 20th. It won't take long for those with Gemini as their zodiac sign to work out why their monster has 2 faces. The traits of the Gemini, both good and bad, creates the unique monster face which has 2 faces. Geminis are students, if not masters, of deceit. The Gemini monster has a way with words, and if you ever come across a Gemini, you will always notice their soft-spoken nature. But in the midst of their conversations, the Gemini monster will sometimes creep through, and you'll notice the way that they use words to manipulate and control others. Be careful though, because Geminis can change in the flick of a switch. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. You can know a Cancer by basically looking at their personal traits and beliefs. Never turn your back on a Cancer, never do them wrong, and never get on the wrong side of them. If you do, the Cancer zodiac monster bursts through the surface to make your life a living hell. And all good thoughts that you had about those people will become pure negative energy. Cancers are a closed book. They don't talk about their private life, and they are also non-communicative unless necessary. They are also hypersensitive, suspicious, insecure, pessimistic, and it is really easy to be manipulated by a Cancer. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. It makes complete sense for the Leo monster to be a lion. With the attributes of a Leo being lion-like, you don't want to get on the bad side of the people with this zodiac sign. First, they believe that the world revolves around them, just like the lion. They are arrogant, vain, and self-absorbed. When the monster within is unleashed, Leos can lash out if they think that they have been used. So, best way to handle a Leo is to be good to them, and they will be good back to you. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos appear to be delicate, graceful, and in control, but under the delicacy is a monster waiting to be unleashed. Virgos are perfectionists, which make them to be relentless in their pursuit of perfection. Virgos manifest at nitpicking, and they tend to be critical of others. It pays to approach friendships with Virgos in caution. They may look like someone that you can push around, but there's a monster of criticism, obsessiveness that can be lurking underneath. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Libra is also known as the fake zodiac. Libras are known to have an abundance of charm, but they can reveal a far much more darker character behind closed doors. They can also be indecisive, a little bit vain and very capable of carrying a grudge. Get on the bad side of a Libra and you can expect them to hold on to a grudge longer than you expected them to. But on the bright side, they are fake and insincere, and they can manifest a lack of genuine emotion in order to maintain the appearance of balance and harmony. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 22nd. Scorpio, more like the scorpion, they can show a lot of intensity and passion, but at their back is a sting that manifests as jealousy and possessiveness. Scorpios are obsessive and controlling, so the next time that you try dating a Scorpio and notice that they are controlling, just know that it is by nature and it is not by their doing. But they also have a tendency of letting their passion consume them, so maybe you'll be on their good side. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. The monster lying inside the Sagittarius is a double-edged sword, for it can be their moral high ground and also their downfall. These people can do harm because they rarely see harm in their actions, and they will also not get it if you told them that they were in the wrong. They basically don't have a lot of thought for those who are around them. The monster inside the Sagittarius can be described as being impatient, argumentative, and undiplomatic. This monster also has a tendency of making promises that he cannot keep, so the next time you leave a Sagittarius with a task, expect the results to be half of what he or she promised to deliver. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. These people are delicate, tortured people. The evil side can manifest as lack of empathy and a tendency to be cold and calculating. Capricorns can be ruthless and calculating, and they have a tendency of putting their own success above the well-being of others. Capricorns can also give up their chance of love if the result is career advancement or something. So, the next time that your Capricorn partner leaves you because of work reasons, just know that it was bound to happen and move on. Finally, we have the sign of Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Aquariuses have plenty of good traits, but push them to their limits and you'll know what they are about. Aquariuses tend to lack compassion and they can distance themselves away from their emotions and those of others. You can even think of them as being narcissistic, for they can think more about themselves than others. This shows in how they rarely stop and think about their actions. They can also be temperamental, uncompromising, and sarcastic. If you feed the good side of Aquariuses, you'll be likely to see more good of their months than the bad side of them. But do you know that the most expensive pet ever to be sold was a butterfly? Well, if you didn't, click this video to watch the most expensive pets in the world. And as for me, see you on the next flight.